Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to do my top 3 light colored contact lens collection video. So without further ado, let's dive into just the application process. Okay, so that's what the lenses look like on my eyes. And hello, my name is Ken, if you guys don't know. If you guys are interested in my contact lens videos, I do have a playlist down in the description box down below. I tend to review a lot of colored contact lenses. I just love colored contact lenses in general. But anyway, enough talking. Let's dive into the first pair that I put on, which was Topazio. Okay, so let's start off first with this first pair. These are the Solotica Hidrocor Topazio, and these are what I would describe like your bluey green contacts. They definitely are sort of like that in between. Obviously when you look up close and personal, you can definitely see the different hues in there, but like from afar, I would say like a light blue with a slight tinge of green. Now again, depending on your natural features, your hair color, the makeup you're wearing, and also the clothing you're wearing, it will also determine whether or not you interpret the color slightly differently. This is probably one of my go-to contact lenses when I want to have like striking light blue-ish contacts, if that makes sense. But yeah, if you guys would like to see a video comparison of this particular pair compared to other lenses, definitely check out the description box down below and also the eye on the screen. I'll have other videos for you guys as well. Okay, the next pair that I've got are the ever so famous Hydracorequatzo lenses. I think this is probably one of the shades that the brand is well known for, just because of how versatile this color is. It's definitely one of those sort of like light grey, blue, green shades. Like it's just one of those shades that really shifts depending on, again, everything else that's going on your face. This is probably one of my least favorite these days, if I'm being 100% honest. When I first got it, I was obviously absolutely in love with it. I'd never experienced contact lenses this bold, this bright before, and they can definitely look really pretty, but I find that these days they are way too light. You know, if I'm wearing the right amount of makeup, I can definitely make this work, but I don't think this is definitely a pair that I could wear without any makeup, just because I feel like I look quite washed out and almost very zombie-esque as well. Last but not least is probably my most favorite light contacts that I can actually wear without makeup. These ones are the Hidrocor Ipanema contact lenses. I just really like them. So these are probably 1 step or 2 steps darker than Quartzo, and I feel like it just, I don't know, looks a little bit more natural with or without makeup. I feel like this one I can actually wear without looking quite washed out. So with Quartzo, it's just really stark. And I did a video comparison between the 2 shades. Again, I'll link it on the screen and down in the description box down below for you guys if you guys are interested. Again, this video is pretty much like an overview of my favorite top 3 light contact lenses. This one I would probably say is a little bit more green compared to Quartzo. Quartzo I'd probably say is more traditionally more like grey. This one is more like your slightly bluey green, but definitely leaning to a little bit more towards green. And much like Quartzo, it's definitely one of those shades that it really depends on what other colors you're wearing on you, and that will determine what you interpret the color as. Most often I find that this is a little bit more like a light, very light green on my complexion. Okay, just to give you guys a quick comparison between 3 shades, obviously the ones that can really be compared to each other are Quartzo and Ipanema. I would say Ipanema is definitely more natural. I feel like the newer lenses from Solotica, from the Rio range onwards, tend to be a little bit more natural, just because I feel like they've developed the Hydrocor range a little bit more in terms of like the design pattern. There's a little bit more blending, there's more different hues of colors, and the darker colors are always usually on the outside, giving you almost like a faux limbal ring. If you guys don't know what a limbal ring is, it's basically the black outline that you see on the natural colors range lenses. So I find that these lenses tend to look a little bit more natural. And if you find that Quartzo is a little bit too harsh for you, like it's like very zombie-esque, I would say go for Ipanema, or just go for the natural colors one if you guys don't really mind that limbal ring. Honestly, I actually prefer the limbal ring. I feel like it looks more appealing, but that's just personal preference. Now about Topazio. Topazio, I feel it's pretty much like Quartzo. It's very harsh, it's very stark, and if you're not wearing makeup, at least in my opinion, for me, it just looks a little bit too scary, too zombie-esque, but the color is quite pretty. I feel like the older Hydrocore colors, they are really good for Instagram. They look amazing, they're such a vibe, but I don't think they're very natural. I mean, if you look at the photos that I just took, I literally just took them pretty much just right here as well. They can look quite fake. Even this particular pair, the Ipanema, even though I find that they're a little bit more natural looking, they can look quite fake. And yes, I know I always get this comment every time that yes, I am Asian. I am very well aware of my ethnic background, and these colors may not necessarily come naturally to people of my ethnic background, but what I'm saying is how it looks natural on the eye itself. I find that yes, they do, like in certain lighting, especially with how like this natural sunlight is hitting me right now, it may not necessarily look very natural and it can look quite fake. I guess what I'm saying is if you like the opacity of the Hydrocore range but wanted to still be somewhat natural and you have dark eyes like myself, definitely go for the Rio range. I find that they tend to be a little bit darker, a little bit more blending. By the way, if you guys want me to do a comparison video like this as well, I do have, I think, 3 of the Rio range lenses as well, so yeah, definitely let me know. I'm happy to do that for you. Overall, if you find like all 3 lenses I've shown you are a little bit too harsh still, go check out the natural range. I feel like they're a little bit more forgiving in terms of different lighting and whatnot, and they look on your skin. And if you guys would like to purchase your own Solotica lenses, again, I do have a discount code down in the description box down below. It gives you 10% off all orders on Vision Marketplace. You don't have to use it, it's just an affiliate code that I have. I do get some money from it, you guys get a discount, we both win in that situation. Again, you don't have to use it, but I would really appreciate it if you did. So that pretty much brings us to the end of the video. If you guys would like to see my other reviews, like specific reviews of the lens colors themselves, definitely again check out the description box down below, and also the eye on the screen. I have reviewed a variety of colors from Solotica and from other brands as well. If you guys would like to see these lenses in action with my makeup on, definitely check out my Instagram, which is going to be linked down in the description box down below, or just look it up at MrKenDenis. And that is pretty much the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.